Good morning, Cypress Village. This is Ty Morgan, Executive Director. Welcome back to Friday morning virtual coffee chat. Glad to be here, and I hope everybody's having a great day so far and looking forward to the weekend. Today's episode, we have again quite a bit on tap for all of our residents. We'll start with Susan McLean, who is the Director of Resident Services. She is going to answer some of the most commonly asked questions that a lot of our residents have been presenting either in person, via email, letters, calls, whatever it may be. But we thought that we would give her an opportunity to present to the residents some of the answers to those most frequently asked questions. We're going to follow that up with Guy Carpenter, Director of Catering Services. He has some platters that he wants to introduce to the community that I think can vary in sizes for little parties that you may be having in your cul-de-sac out in the houses, or little get-togethers with yourself and other residents as you are self-isolating within the community. He'll share those opportunities with you as well. Kaitlyn Smith, who is our Medicare billing specialist here in the executive offices, she is going to discuss the insurance aspect of what insurances we take within our healthcare center and how those insurances work. She'll cover traditional Medicare and also the Medicare replacement programs that we take here at Cypress Village to give a lot of residents just an understanding of how those programs work, because in a lot of cases there's a lot of detail and a lot of nuances per plan. In addition to that, Medicare enrollment is coming here shortly, so if you have any questions after her segment, please reach out to Kaitlyn Smith. After Kaitlyn, it's going to be myself. I have some announcements that I'm going to provide regarding the signage here at Cypress Village. We've got some updates on that, as well as my COVID statistics that we always present. And we've also heard a lot of requests from residents here in the main building about opening up both the A Tower entrance for resident access only and also the C Tower garage entrance. We have some good news that we'll share on that as well in my part of Coffee Chat here today. So with that, enjoy today's episode, and again, have a great Friday. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Hi, good morning. Susan McLean, the Director of Resident Services. Happy Friday and welcome to Coffee Chat. I was just told that Laurel received some recent questions regarding COVID and testing and how you need to go about handling everything. So I will start off with the first question. The first question was, if a resident comes down with strong symptoms, can he or she receive a COVID test here? And the question is yes, absolutely. We have HealthLink, which is our lab that comes here to property. And on Mondays and Fridays from 9 to 11, you can definitely come down and have a COVID test performed. You just need to bring your ID, picture ID, and your insurance card. And they will definitely perform that. But just make sure whenever you leave your apartment, you do have your mask on, especially if you're symptomatic. You need to take full precautions. And definitely call ahead if you are symptomatic. That way we can probably have the lab personnel come to your apartment and perform the test versus having you leave the apartment. So definitely just give a call down to the Wellness Center at 807-6221, and they will help set up the time and have the person come to your apartment. The second question is, if positive, can we isolate in our apartments? And absolutely, that's the recommendation, is the 14-day self-quarantine in your apartment. And that's the best thing to do. Then after the 14 days, we will want to have another COVID test performed to make sure that you are negative and safe to leave your apartment. And then the next question is, will those who live alone be monitored in any way? Absolutely. As part of the Cypress Village family, we are definitely going to make sure that you have everything that you need, that your menu is turned in, and that you're getting your meals delivered, and that you have, any type of supplies that you need in your home. So absolutely. We had the bi-weekly calls doing the wellness checks. And also I will probably follow up and make sure that you're doing all right. So that's just the great thing about living here at Cypress Village, is that you're always going to be taken care of. And then the next question. If hospitalized and released but not cured, can we return to our apartment? You can return to your home if you can safely take care of yourself. And that will probably be a discussion that you will have with your team at the hospital regarding if they want you to discharge back to your independent living apartment, or if they want you to discharge perhaps to the healthcare center and receive some rehabilitation with some physical therapy, occupational therapy. And the positive thing about discharging to the healthcare center is you do have around-the-clock nursing over there, as well as the supportive care that you'll need from the CNAs and also from the therapy that you will be receiving as well. But you can definitely return to your apartment. Just please let the staff here at Cypress know so that we can follow up with you and make sure that you're okay, that you're safe, and that you are receiving your meals and you have everything that you need. The next question that we have is also, how will we transport back to Cypress? Now, I know this is where a lot of frustration has come in with a lot of the residents here when you're being discharged from either the ER or from a hospital stay. Legally, we cannot transport you back to Cypress Village. The reason being is dependent on what you were in the ER for, what you were in the hospital for. You could have some type of reaction in transport back to Cypress Village. And if you're in our Cypress Village transportation, or if you use Innovative Home Services and you're in the car and something occurs like that, we're not trained to take care of you. So it's always in your best interest to work with the social worker at the hospital to arrange non-emergency transportation. If they're not being, responsive or not following through and doing that for you, you can do it yourself by calling Liberty or Sentry. If you feel that you're fine, that you don't need that type of transport, you can always call Lyft, or you can call Uber or a cab and get back home that way. All right, so our next question is, if cured and released, will transport be the same? Unfortunately, it will. It's all up to you or you and the social worker at the hospital to put that transportation in place. So how does AL differ from IL in these areas? The main difference between assisted living and independent living, on assisted living you have around-the-clock nursing. So you're going to have that nurse that will be there in case it's needed to come and assess you if you're being symptomatic. You also have the RCAs upon assisted living, and that's the resident care associates. They're there to provide any supportive care that you need. And also you've got all of the meals, the dining room, you've got the supportive staff, and everything is up on assisted living, but that does not mean that you cannot take part of anything else that's available here on property. With independent living, you're independent, so yes, you have to take care of a lot of things yourself. However, there are a lot of services here at Cypress Village where you can obtain the supportive care or the nursing care in your independent living apartment, and that is through Innovative Home Services, which a lot of people remember as personalized living. It's the same thing, it's just our new name. And so you can get that nursing care if you want it in your independent living home, or the supportive care. However, it is private pay, so there is a charge for the service, but it will go on your Cypress Village bill. And you always have me, you have everybody else here that will look out for you to make sure that you're safe and everything that you need is being met. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're part of Cypress Village. I love it here, and I hope you do too as well. Happy Friday.
Hello again, welcome back. I'm going to give our residents an update on where we are with the signage. As you know, based on the COVID pandemic, the signage replacement from Brookdale to Health Peak was delayed a little bit. In addition to the delay, we were also the 13th community out of 13 to be converted to the new signage. So I can happily say, as long as everything follows through on the contractor's behalf, that next week our signage is going to be changed out to the final signage. You're going to have a different shade of blue rather than the royal blue. You're going to have the navy dark blue, and we're not going to have the Brookdale leaf. We're going to have the Celtic knot. So all of the signage throughout the community at the Cypress Green, coming into the main entry down William Davis Parkway, the main entry to the main building, all of the little signs that you see that were, the royal blue color, they're all going to be converted to our new and permanent color. So I'm happy to announce that because it's been a long time in the wings. Sorry about that. In addition to that signage, everybody I'm assuming has seen the monument sign out at San Pablo and William Davis Parkway. Had a lot of compliments. I thought it came out beautiful. It's a gorgeous sign. Our plans are to convert the sign right as you're coming into Cypress Village on the right off of William Davis Parkway. It's currently that green sage color and it's stucco. That sign is going to be renovated as well, and the renovation of that sign is going to mimic the design, material, and color of the sign out at the San Pablo Monument, San Pablo William Davis entrance, and it's going to be a really, really nice improvement to the entrance to Cypress Village. It's going to be even more beautiful than it currently is, so we're excited about that. Outside of that, that should take care of all of the signage items that have been outstanding. One other sign we're going to place out at the front, based on unit leader recommendation and resident council. We have a no solicitation sign that is being produced right now. It is going to be roughly 3 by 3. It's going to be on 2 posts. We're going to put it right dead center as you're coming into the community. We're in political season. I know you see every other commercial is a political commercial. We're going to start seeing those solicitors, and we want to do the best that we can to minimize or mitigate solicitation here. So we are hoping that this sign will mitigate that. And we also reference joggers, bikers, walkers that enter our private property that should not be on property as well. So that should be in place here in the following week as well. So hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
Hi, good morning. It's Susan McLean, the Director of Resident Services. I have a great announcement to make. We have named Amy Batchelor the new Director of Innovative Home Services. And we are just really excited to have Amy. She's been with us a very long time. She knows everything about the private duty agency, and I know she's going to do a fantastic job.
Hello everyone, I am Amy Batchelor, and I am very excited about taking on my new role as the Director of Innovative Home Services. I look forward to being able to do more for the residents, bring more excitement into what our program is going to offer you guys. We have a lot of exciting things in the works, so stop by, come see me, come say hello. Most of you know me, but if you don't, I'd love to introduce myself and let you know more about our program. Thank you so much.
Good morning, Cypress Village. My name is Kaitlyn, and I am the medical biller for the Healthcare Center. I wanted to take a moment to share a little bit of information with you. As a continuing care retirement community, there are several levels of care that we offer on site here at Cypress. One of these is skilled nursing. In skilled nursing, that might be something that someone would require if they were to have a fall or a medical issue and they need rehabilitation services. We've all heard of Medicare, but oftentimes there's a little bit of confusion about how it works. And there's 2 main pathways that one can take with Medicare. Option A is to have Medicare standard Medicare as your primary payer, and sometimes that will have a supplemental insurance that you can use as well to cover anything that Medicare does not pick up. Option B is you can elect to purchase a Medicare Advantage plan. These plans replace your Medicare benefits and provide different benefits depending on your plan you select. In the healthcare center, we work with standard Medicare as well as several Medicare Advantage plans. The Medicare Advantage plans that we work with are United, WellMed, Aetna, Coventry, and WellCare. We want you to be aware that if you have another Medicare Advantage plan, it is possible that they may not authorize a stay in the healthcare center. Every year you have the option to enroll and disenroll from these plans, and we want to make sure that you're able to choose the option that is best for you and your needs. Here at Cypress, we take pride in being able to provide quality care and quality outcomes for our residents. Can I start that sentence over, or is that awkward? Okay. Here at Cypress, we take pride in being able to provide quality care and quality outcomes for our residents. If you have any questions about the Medicare process or Medicare Advantage plans, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, Cypress Village, and happy Friday. It is your favorite resident programs director, Katie Amador, coming live to you from the train lobby. I have a few updates for you all this week. The first that I'm going to begin with is an update on our fitness classes. As you all know, all of our fitness classes have been taking place outdoors, outside of the main lobby, every morning and afternoon. And I am happy to announce that beginning on Monday, we are going to be moving several of our fitness classes indoors to the OMR. The precautions are going to stay the same and actually be a little more extensive. We are going to require masks before and after every fitness class. We are going to double up on sanitation, and we are going to keep our maximum resident capacity of 10 people. With that being said, a listing of all of the fitness classes, their times, and their new locations is going to be in the weekly resident programs packet. So keep an eye out for that and make note of which classes are indoors and outdoors, and ensure you are selecting the class of your choice when you sign up. To give you guys an idea of what classes will be taking place indoors and outdoors and at what time, I'm going to give you a little overview, but don't worry, this information will also be available in the weekly programs packet. So on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, the schedule will be as follows. From 8 to 8:30 a.m., we will have our advanced fitness class outdoors with Mia. We will have our advanced fitness class indoors from 8:45 to 9:15 a.m. Mia will then be back outdoors from 9:30 to 10 a.m. for our first intermediate class, followed by the indoors intermediate class from 10:15 to 10:45 a.m. And she will wrap up her day with both seated classes, the first being outdoors from 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and the last class of the day being indoors from 11:45 to 12:15 p.m. I know that's a lot of information, so like I said, that'll be listed in your weekly resident programs packet, and we will just ask that you sign up for the class of your choice, whether that be indoors or outdoors. And then over the next couple of weeks, we'll be looking at attendance and signups and deciding whether or not we should keep it split, indoors and outdoors, or move all the classes indoors, or keep them all outdoors. So be sure you are voicing your opinion and signing up for the classes of your choice. With that being said, yoga, Tai Chi, and Zumba are all moving back indoors, those classes. And I'm also happy to announce that Shirley Young, our line dancing instructor, is resuming her role next week, and she will be teaching line dancing classes on Mondays and Wednesdays, 2 classes per day. Residents can sign up for those as well, and we are very happy to have her back and glad that we have the addition of line dancing back on the calendar. My last fitness update is regarding yoga. I am sad to announce that Laura Heberly, who has been our yoga instructor for many years, is resigning from her role due to personal reasons. We do have a couple of yoga candidates that she has sent our way, and we are very confident that we will have the role filled in the next week or so as soon as these candidates get their COVID test in order. But in the meantime, there will be no yoga classes this week, but we will resume next week, whether it is resident programs teaching the yoga classes or a new instructor. I will keep you all updated, but please stop by today and wish Laura the best in her new endeavors moving forward. Last but not least, there are some exciting updates in your weekly programs packet. We have a lot of new programs coming down the pipes. One is the addition of brain games in the OMR on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 o'clock. We are going to host weekly group brain games. It'll be a nice way to get out of your apartment or your house and come down and play some games with friends and other residents, or you can just sit and watch, whatever you choose. But I definitely encourage you all to check those out. We are also implementing ping pong socials on Fridays, so keep an eye out for that. We are starting a weekly fine arts series where we will showcase a weekly ballet, opera, orchestra, whatever it might be. The details of what performance we will be viewing will be in the programs packet, so keep an eye out for that. And we are also going to have an art contest for all of our artistic residents. Over the next couple of weeks, we are going to ask that you decorate white face masks that we will provide here in the resident programs office. We're going to collect all of those face masks. You can put any design you would like on them. We're going to post those once they're all completed to our Facebook page and have some voting, and our top 3 winners are going to win a very special prize. So I encourage you all, whether you're artistic or not so artistic like me, to get creative and think about how you might want to decorate a face mask, and give us a call if you're interested. It's sure to be fun, a project that you can work on in your home, or you can go up to the art studio and work on it there, where supplies will be available for you. We'll have acrylic paints. So if you have any questions about any of this information, give us a call, shoot us an email. We're going to be putting a lot of things out, and we're excited about all of the offerings, and hope you all are staying well. Thanks.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Guy Carpenter. If anyone doesn't know me, I'm the Associate Director here for Dining and Catering. I just wanted to mention that we want to show you that we do have available to you the fruit and vegetable trays catered out to the community. If you want, please give me a call at 807-6143. I'll be glad to help you out on that. Also, last thing is that we know that we're all missing our catering and all of our events here. It will be coming back soon and better. So let me know. I'll be glad to help you out with anything. You have a great day. Thank you.
Man, I'm popular today. I'm back for a 3rd segment. Anyway, great to be here. I wanted to cover another area of resident request, and that was housekeeping services. So last week we put in a request to LCS in our home office to modify the schedule a little bit different than what we were doing. You know, what we're currently doing, and we've been doing for the past several weeks, that has been a deep cleaning that we have been offering. So effective August 17th, which is Monday, we are going to, in the main building, we are going to offer housekeeping services on a modified schedule every other week. So this service will be the same service you were receiving pre-COVID, and this service will entail the same exact cleaning that was happening pre-COVID, and it will be on the same day, same time that you were originally scheduled. So we will put that in the weekly update, so you'll have it in writing as well for those of you that did not see Coffee Chat. But please be aware of that, and we hope that's going to be a positive enhancement as we continue to try and reopen Cypress Village. In regards to the villas, our Cypress Village-owned homes, we are going to start a similar service. The modified schedule out there is going to be monthly, and we cannot start that, unfortunately, until September 7th. So on the 7th, all villas will start a modified cleaning schedule of 1 time per month, regardless of what your contract states and how often or the frequency we were cleaning it prior to COVID. This modified schedule will be 1 time per week, and 1 time per month, and it will start on September 7th. More details will be put in the weekly update as well as the newsletter. So with that, one other update, fitness classes. A lot of residents, I see them working out on the outside here, and it's very popular, it seems to be. However, we are going to have the opportunity to move it back inside to the OMR. We also submitted a request to do so because we know how hot it is out there, and bugs, and there's visitation available out there, the blowers, there's just all kinds of things going out there. So we are going to make the OMR available for fitness classes again. It's going to be limited to 10 people. Social distancing is going to be required. Our vendors are going to be required to have a negative COVID every 2 weeks, just like our employees. So we feel that that's another safe step in the right direction to try and getting our community back on track to normalcy, pre-COVID operations. So we hope that that's a positive for all of you. And with that, I'm going to sign off until I have my COVID update, and happy birthdays to residents. So thank you again.
Hi Cypress Village, it's Breanne. I am back from vacation and I am ready to talk to you about a really fun program that we've started recently through the Technology Committee and through a company called IN2L. This company we've purchased tablets through this company, and they are user-friendly tablets for our residents to use. We have them already in our assisted living, our memory care, and we are getting some tablets for our healthcare center. So these tablets are very user-friendly. They have a lot of fun programs on them. You can learn a new language, you can watch movies and old TV shows, you can play games, and there are just a lot of different programs that give our residents access to technology a little easier than might be average or normal. You can also, with the tablets, is a really fun feature that you can FaceTime or video chat your family, which for residents who don't normally have a tablet or a cell phone, this is very key in getting residents to see their family, especially during this COVID time. So I'm going to show you how the tablets work and what programs are on them. And if we do have a tablet in our independent living activities office, so if anybody would like to check out the tablet to use, you can definitely do so, just like a library book. You just give us a call and we can give you the tablet to play on or learn a new language or watch any kind of videos. So if you have any questions, you can just call activities, and I'm going to show you the programs now. Good. All right, so when you look at the beginning of the tablet, it'll give you a screen that looks like this. These are all the profiles that we currently have for our memory care and assisted living residents. They all have personalized accounts. So they are the ones that use these tablets more often, but if you're an independent living resident, you can just continue as guest. You would open up this main screen, and this screen has all your fun options. So you can watch movies or TV shows or any kind of commercials or old videos. Anything like that will be under the watch section. We've got listen, where you can listen to classic radios, you can listen to the jukebox, audiobooks, Spanish radio stations. They've got many different options. For travel, this is probably my favorite feature, is you can pick a country or a state and you can basically travel to that state or country through the screen. So for example, if I wanted to travel to India. I would hit India and it shows you a slideshow of pictures on India, recipes you can download, trivia, attractions, the map, and its history. So you get to learn all about a country from your home or from wherever you're accessing this tablet. So definitely during COVID, it's a good time because travel is, restricted right now. This is a good way to kind of get connected with other countries or states. Same with this, you can pick any kind of states and you can explore that state. So same thing for Colorado, it's the same thing, slideshow, recipes, trivia. So I think that's the most important function on this, in my opinion, because of travel being so restricted. I think it's a really great benefit for our residents. Next is the fun part, which is play. You can play card games, solitaire, chess, checkers, or you could do word games, crosswords, and there's so many options here. Puzzles, you can do a normal size puzzle and they would look like this. That's really fun. And then back to this, they also have a relax mode, which I think is really cool. You can pop some bubbles just to kind of calm down, and I think that's really nice. Everybody just needs some relaxation sometimes. And then they also have Learn. Oh, where did I go? Relax. Learn, where you can learn languages, you can listen to TED Talks, watch sports games, learn about, space or, the military branches. There's a lot of fun options here. But another big one is resources. So you can learn about the Alzheimer's Association, which is the main benefit of these tablets, would be people or residents with Alzheimer's or memory problems. But you can also have got resources for COVID, virtual things you can do that's fun for COVID, or also the CMS guidelines. There's lots of great options for residents. So, and then this is the fun part where you can video chat. You would just enter the phone number of anybody that you wanted to video chat with, and it automatically sends them a link to enter that video chat. And then you can chat with your family. So if technology is hard for you, this would be a really great user-friendly option to talk with your family if that is something that you'd like to do. So that was the IN2L tablets. Again, if you are an independent living resident and you would like to check one of these tablets out, just give Activities a call at 904-807-6224 and you can use the benefits of these tablets.
Oh, God. So I'll just introduce you to your room.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Loon's Nest this week. For the burger of the week, we have our beautiful all-meat patty as usual. We have a beautiful provolone cheese with fried green tomatoes, a tomato aioli on the bottom, some red onions, and arugula on top.
That is a lie. To help move the dining department forward. Good morning, Cypress Village residents. I'm here today to bring to you a very special announcement, a very exciting announcement. We have one associate who has just been promoted within the department. She's been with Cypress Village for about 6 years now, a little over 6 years. She's currently going to be in her 4th promotion within dining services, which is, I don't think I've ever seen anybody with that many accolades. So as you all know, the dining room manager position has been open ever since Wesley left. And Shanice McDaniel, who was our assistant dining room manager, is going to be filling that position. She approached me, said she was interested. We talked about it, and she's going to be taking over that new role. So I'm very excited to see her continue to grow and to take on new responsibilities.
Hi everyone, this is Shanice. I look forward to stepping into my new role as the dining room manager and hope to transform the dining room into something of a great experience for you all. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.
And I'm back one more time, and I think the last time for the day. So thank you for watching Coffee Chat today. I'm going to wrap it up with our COVID statistics as well as our birthdays to our residents. So with that, the total cases in the state of Florida are up to 551,000. The local area, Duval County, we are hovering right at 24,000 total cases, resulting in 734 hospitalizations. and 210 deaths within Duval County. So here locally at Cypress Village, we still have no confirmed cases to report regarding our residents. We are continuing the consistent testing of all of our employees every 2 weeks. We just recently tested on last Thursday, and we had 2 positive tests out of roughly 450 tests, so that's statistically very, very good. We're very happy with that. Both employees that tested positive are home recuperating. Both were asymptomatic. So we will keep you more updated on that on a weekly basis if anything changes per our community-wide letters. So with that, we'll wrap up COVID testing and go right into birthdays. Pull out my convenient app. Just put in some work orders. Where is resident programs? There we go. Birthdays. Okay, what's today? The 14th? See if we have any birthdays in Cypress Village. We do. We have Betty Phipp and Sue Harrelson. Happy birthday, ladies. Tomorrow, we've got one birthday. We've got Miss Rebecca Gibbs. Becky, happy birthday to you tomorrow. The 16th, we have 3. We have Elsa Rojas, John Parsons, and Miss Riznick. Happy birthday to you 3. On the 16th. On the 17th, we have 1, Miss Lois Sullivan. On the 18th, Georgetta Sargent. On the 19th, Lee Wyrick. On the 20th, we got Mr. Hunkin, Mr. John Hunkin. Happy birthday to you. On the 21st, we have 3. We have Nancy Parson, Mr. Sherritt, and Bob Frampton. Happy birthday to you 3 gentlemen on the 21st. And I'm going to cut it off there because that's 1 week. And wishing all you residents a happy birthday today and upcoming. And again, thank you all for all your kind words, letters, emails, support, patience overall. The resident body has been fantastic through all of this. We are going to continue to try and take safe steps towards reopening. Again, we don't know how that looks. It changes day to day just based on what's happening in the county and what's happening with our employee base as well as our residents. But we are committed to that. Just again, thank you all for your partnership and patience throughout this. And thank you and have a great weekend.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
How's it better like this? The last one was good, I thought. Like the... What's better? Is this a blooper?
I'll look right in there. Okay. It makes me giggle. Okay. Good morning, Cypress Village.
We have named Amy Batchelor the new Director of Innovative.
The second option that is available is to get a Medicare supplemental. I messed up.
Just whoop.
I just goofed up on that. So
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
They're not even in the shot.